You're full-time musicians, aspiring full-time musicians, instrumentalists, singers, songwriters, producers, rappers, beat makers. Just keep going, okay? If some potato-nosed immigrant whose English is third language managed to move to America by himself and get one person who watches all his videos to create over 600,000 independent YouTube accounts to subscribe to the same channel and trick companies into sending him free guitars because he makes YouTube videos and have a few songs that are over 250,000 streams on Spotify, you can do it too, okay? Hi, one person that watches all my videos. This is me, one person that makes all the videos that you're watching. It's your captain speaking. Welcome. I've never been lonely. Today we're going to talk about money and how to make money in the music industry and how to share money on the internet without an intervention of a label, a CPA, accountant, or anything like that. You can do it yourself these days, you see. When I first got into playing music, in addition to learning my instrument and learning how to put a band together and how to get them to rehearse and learning that actually the hardest musician to find in this business is actually a good bass player, there was really very little information about how to make money apart from, well, you do a gig and then you get paid. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen memes on the internet, you know, you drive X amount of miles with packing a car that's $500 full of $5,000 worth of equipment to do a $50 gig. And that has been the reality for most people in this gig industry. You know, whoever does like corporate gigs or bars or you know, restaurants or hotels type of musicians entertainment. But thanks to the internet and thanks to the one person who watches all the videos, there's an entire industry that the conventional thinkers don't want you to know about. This video is sponsored by DistroKid, but I want to add my own personal stories to it because it's really a teachable moment. So if you don't know already, DistroKid is a digital distributor which can put your music on every internet streaming store and platform there is. You know, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, just you name it. It's there. And that's what I've been using for the past almost 4 years probably, putting my music out there through DistroKid, long before they ever even sponsored any of my videos. Because me so cool. The idea that I had of how you succeed in the music industry is that you do gigs a lot, and then a talent scout from a music label will notice you at one of those bars, and then you're gonna get a record deal from a record label. I've had that happen to me. Don't do it. Especially if it's like a medium or small record label. It's not very good. Just like glove models switch their modeling agency to Instagram. Musicians can, you know, have their own label going with the help of DistroKid and YouTube, and just be your own CEO. Be an entrepreneur. I have received a lot of unsolicited career advice from happy hour stars, none of which has been valid or useful. So let me give you some advice on everything that I've tried and didn't work, and some things that I've tried and did work. And one way to grow awareness of your music and attract new fans over the internet is to collaborate with other musicians. Just like YouTubers collaborate with other YouTubers, and you see so-and-so in somebody's video, and then, oh, you check out their YouTube channel because you found their, link in the description or something like that. Kind of works similar while making music with other people. And you try to like find somebody who has a similar size audience as yours, and maybe you can play a guitar solo on their song. Maybe you can co-produce it. Maybe you didn't play anything on that song, but you were a co-producer. You played like one note on the keyboard, and that's some sort of a contribution. Or you could be like DJ Khaled and just shout your name in the beginning of the song. Just do another one. And DistroKid has a feature called Teams, where you can add unlimited amount of collaborators to a particular project, whether that be an album, a single, and without any need of an accountant or CPA or any type of agency or label or some guy in the leisure suit. Okay, you don't need any of those things. The money goes directly to you and to the collaborators. So the really cool thing about the Teams feature on DistroKid is that you can add unlimited collaborators to any track. You can change the splits at any time. You can also add or remove collaborators, also at any time. You can go back in time and see previous splits. Also, for privacy, collaborators can only see what percentage they get. They can't see who are other collaborators or what percentage they are getting, which is really cool. If your collaborators don't already have DistroKid account, they'll be able to create one just for $10. And your release won't be delayed if your collaborator is slow to sign up. Instead, the DistroKid is just gonna hold the money for them until they join. Oh, guitar! So especially when you're starting out and you're doing gigs and you show any type of potential, by performing or songwriting, there will be people that will try to take advantage of you by pretending to know more about the music industry than they actually know. And that usually tends to be a little bit older gentlemen in leisure jackets. And I've had a contract with a record label, as mentioned in my international hit called Amish Whip. And they basically handled all of that, and I never saw any of the earnings because I never got any accesses. So what I urge you to do as an independent musician, don't wait until the talent scout is going to magically walk into a venue where you are performing music. And don't wait until a record label is going to review your demo, because they get millions of those and they all end up in the landfill. They do, however, recycle. If you send your CD in a paper packaging, paper goes to paper and the CD goes to the plastic trash. Really progressive recycling methods from record labels, isn't it? Ooh. So if you're a performing musician, if you're a singer-songwriter, start a YouTube channel, sign up for DistroKid. There's a secret link in the description down below that's going to give you 7% off of your first year. And you're like, well, wow, really good deal. But wait, there's more. You see, you just pay under $20 a year and you can upload as much as you want. And then you can, thank me in your Grammy speech because I told you about it. So I appreciate that. And collaborate with each other, even if it's just doesn't have to be a band. You see, like a lot of people, like they get together in the band and then they set up these unrealistic expectations kind of how they're going to be Beatles. So it's okay to get together for a project and then get together again, maybe a year later for another project. Don't set up too unrealistic expectations on a group of strangers and then it's like, no, it's my band. No, it's my band. Because I've been there, done that too. So just collaborate with each other. There's a bunch of other cool features. You know how you can, through DistroKid, you can edit your Spotify profile and get verified and, add canvas and create playlists and, add dates whenever, the pandemic is over and you're going to start performing again. You can do that too. You're full-time musicians, aspiring full-time musicians, instrumentalists, singers, songwriters, producers, rappers, beat makers. Just keep going, okay? If some potato-nosed immigrant whose English is third language managed to move to America by himself and get one person who watches all his videos to create over 600,000 independent YouTube accounts to subscribe to the same channel and trick companies into sending him free guitars because he makes YouTube videos and have a few songs that are over 250,000 streams on Spotify, you can do it too, okay?